The evening light slipped quietly through the half-drawn curtains, painting soft gold across the room. She stood still by the window, her reflection blending with the fading sky. What if the hardest goodbye is the one you say to yourself? There was something heavy in the silence. Not anger, not grief exactly, but the ache of something missing for too long. The world outside carried on. Cars passed. Children laughed, but inside time felt slower, like the air had thickened around her. Every movement felt deliberate, as if she was afraid to disturb what was left of the peace she had built. There had been a time when laughter filled these walls, when late-night talks meant something, but somewhere along the way, words turned into whispers and whispers turned into distance. She had stopped asking questions because answers began to hurt more than silence. But what if silence was the only honest thing left? That night, as she cleaned the table, she noticed the empty chair across from her. The same chair that once held the weight of shared stories and secret smiles. Now it was just wood and shadow, a reminder of what used to be alive here. The phone buzzed once. A name she didn't want to see appeared on the screen. Her heart skipped, not out of love, but out of habit. She stared at it for a long time before turning the screen face down. Some memories were too heavy to carry forward. She walked toward the living room, her steps soft against the old floor. A photo frame sat tilted on the shelf. Two people frozen in a happier time. Her fingers brushed the glass, tracing the outline of faces that once believed forever meant something simple. A quiet breath escaped her. Sometimes the hardest part isn't the ending. It's realizing it's already over. Long before anyone says goodbye. Outside, the wind picked up. A faint storm gathered in the distance, its whisper echoing through the night. She felt it, that same storm inside her, the one she had ignored for months. She went to the porch, letting the cold air wrap around her. It was sharp, almost cleansing. For a moment, she closed her eyes and let the world blur. The air smelled of rain, of change, of something about to break and rebuild. Maybe this was what healing looked like. Not grand gestures or perfect closure, but quiet acceptance, the courage to stop waiting for what was never coming back. Inside, the clock ticked softly. She turned off the last light, leaving only the faint glow of the storm outside. Her hand rested on the doorknob for a moment, and then she whispered something only the night could hear. A small goodbye that finally felt real. As the rain began to fall, she didn't hide from it. She stepped out, letting the drops find her skin, each one carrying away a piece of what she no longer needed to hold. The storm wasn't frightening anymore. It was honest. It was freedom. And somewhere between the sound of the rain and the rhythm of her heartbeat, she realized sometimes losing someone isn't the end of love. It's the beginning of remembering yourself.